You are listening to WGDR Plainfield, WGDH Hardwick, Goddard College Community Radio, 91.1 FM and 91.7 FM. You can also find us online at WGDR.org and Facebook. You are presently listening to Agony and Ecstasy. I am your host, Malachi, and you just heard The Doorway by This Divided World. And today, I have guest Micah from the band This Divided World here today for a live interview. So yeah, I guess.
You.
What?
I said you.
I guess before we play, I mean, I just started some more music, so I don't want to cut this song off right away. But I guess
let it play, man. Just let it play.
I guess new releases, shows, tours. What upcoming stuff are you guys going to be putting out?
So number one priority is our full length. We're super excited. You know, I've been recording this since last October. Well, Mark and I together. You know, I thought it was going to come out in 2011, and then I thought it was going to come out in February, and then I thought it was going to come out in May, and here we are in August, and I'm hoping it comes out in September. So it's just been a crazy long process, a million different reasons from keeping it released. Actually, the track that was just played in the following, the one that will be played, these are still, we call them rough mixes. It's a pretty solid mix, but we still have yet to totally put it into the mastering process. So we've got a little bit further to come on them. But yeah, I've just been listening. I've really been listening to this, listening to our own stuff a lot. We just got back some mixes to do this recording. Just been listening to them and just really satisfied with where they're at and how far they're come and stuff like that. I think we want to put out before the end of the year. We're talking about putting out another single. Just to actually solidify the partnerships that Mark and I have made. Because like I was saying, I've written a lot of these lyrics, and so, Mark doesn't fundamentally disagree with the lyrics, which is why he's been able to do this band how we've done it so far. But also, they're not his lyrics, so we want to do something together. And so, probably before the end of the year, you'll see new promo pics. Hopefully like a lyric video, one of those cool, cheap music videos that's like they do all the stuff with the lyrics. Not like, hey, we just put the lyrics up on the screen, but like it's animated and all that kind of stuff.
The kinetic, they have the kinetic typography stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of just like a PowerPoint slideshow, they have like the really cool animations where like it shakes or it flips around or it pops up out of nowhere, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and I feel like those are cool because, it's basically a poor man's music video, but for one, it makes sense for us because we're a studio band. So, like, why would we make a music video with a vocalist and a guitarist? That's just kind of lame. And also, it's cool because it makes the lyrics really stick out, which I think it's a strong point of our band. Now, if a band or if a listener is totally against our Christian belief and they don't want to hear our lyrics, I get that for sure. I listen to non-Christian bands where I don't want to hear their lyrics. I love them musically, but I'm not into their lyrics. So, for them, maybe it's not as people won't like it as much. But I think it's at least an opportunity for us to present our lyrics because, lyrics can really get lost in metal. I've listened to songs for years and still have no clue what they're saying. So, it's an opportunity to, like, really let the lyrics shine, and so that'd be cool. We were talking as far as for tours and shows and festivals. Mark said to me, like, we were talking a week or two ago, and he said, dude, I'd like to tour at some point in my life, and so I think at some point we'll probably play out live, but, I absolutely everything in me is just like, count the cost, and so I think there's a lot of costs and stuff involved. Like, I would love to play like a big festival. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's a festival here in New York called I Matter. It's in September. A bunch of Christian bands. It's like an anti-suicide thing. Just basically letting people know, you know, wherever they're at, that there's somebody that cares for you, and it's not worth taking your life, and God cares about you and stuff. Dude, I would sign on for one of those things like tomorrow. You know, I'd get people to sign on and play for our live band, and that would be really cool. But, you know, as a Christian band, we don't want to just have anybody, you know, anybody be up on stage with us or anybody be involved in this band. I mean, it's hard for Mark and I to try and stay on the same page sometimes. So to have other dudes that, like, you know, we don't want people that can talk the talk. We want people that can walk the walk and talk the talk. So, you know, people that love God and love people and are good at metal, you know, they don't just have a heart, they're actually talented, and then I like their writing style and all that stuff. So as far as becoming a full-fledged, like, live band, probably not ever, but, like, for, you know, maybe occasional, like, a weekend tour or, like, an East Coast or, you know, hit 5 big cities in 5 days or, like, festivals, I could see that in the future, but that's not, I mean, that's a ways off. We got regular jobs and stuff like that, so that's more of our focus at this point.